Today we're watching Meet the Worst Chef Ever on MasterChef. Let's go! Let's go!
The word hate is a strong word to throw around on a whim, but the
It
guy I'm talking
is.
about today, well, he deserved every last bit of hate that he received.
Oh.
It's MasterChef, not Master Bait.
Gordon said that? What the fuck? Oh, sorry. I guess I was watching the wrong show. Sorry.
Believe me, I mean, this
Oh?
dude had a talent like no other. He could turn classic dishes into, well, let's just call whatever he turned them into unrecognizable and leave it at that. Just like what happened.
Wait. I didn't realize it's worst chef as in he's actually bad at cooking. I wasn't sure, actually. I wasn't sure if it's worst chef as in, he's a bad person or he's bad at cooking.
Happened in episode 4 of season 3. You see, Felix had the advantage of choosing the style of food for everyone else to cook after winning the mystery box challenge. The judges presented their most intimidating dishes, from which Felix would have to pick one for the rest of the contestants.
Uh-oh.
While Joe obviously came up with Italian risotto,
Dude, freaking Joe. We watched the other video about Joe. Grr, Joe.
Graham presented a classic New England clam chowder, and Chef Ramsay, well, any guesses? Of course, it had to be beef Wellington. And what was Felix's pick, you ask? Well, check this out.
A stunning risotto.
Now, you might initially think that you went for the wrong dish. But if you've seen like 15 minutes of Hell's Kitchen, you can probably guess where this is going.
No, it was glued to the thing. Wait.
But if you've
I'm not gonna lie, I have made a meal before that looked like. Actually, guys, I made Okay, YouTube doesn't know this. I told chat earlier. I made boxed mac and cheese earlier, and it looks surprisingly similar to this.
seen like 15 minutes of Hell's Kitchen, you can probably guess where this is going. Fortunately for Felix, she didn't have to cook for the round, but the remaining contestants had 45 minutes to beat the elimination challenge. While none of the contestants wanted to go home over something like a risotto, Tully came up with something that had the judges questioning where his head was even at.
I think Tully is kind of really out of his comfort zone. His technique is all.
Yeah, definitely way out of his comfort zone. Which is why he should have chosen to play it safe
Doesn't look
instead of
too
experimenting
bad.
like that.
I mean, there's certain things that never go in a bloody risotto. Cranberry's one of them.
He doesn't know when to stop.
Forget about the technique, Chef Ramsay had a problem even with the ingredients he went for.
Cranberries, pistachio, and I mean, some cheese. Cranberries is weird. I know pistachio, I can imagine it sounds like it makes it fancier, but cranberries?
And believe me, there had been some serious doubts about how it was going to turn out in the end.
I'm seriously concerned. He is in hot water.
Once the time ran out, it was time for the judges to taste each dish and determine the bottom 3. And here comes our hero with his version of risotto.
Joe is definitely the scariest judge. He's the judge to win over.
He is
Yup,
scary.
Tully believed that Joe was the key to the MasterChef title, but would the tough man be impressed by his dish? Let's check it out.
I made a
It doesn't look like risotto, you guys. The colors, you guys, the colors. This looks like this looks like fried rice. I don't know. Or brain, yeah, or brain, I guess, or brain.
pistachio, cranberry, cherry, and gooseberry risotto.
Cherry?
It sounded like an interesting combination of flavors, but not one that Joe looked
What the
ready to
fuck?
accept.
You know what it is? It's garbage, is what it is. What you did on that dish is inappropriate.
It's safe to say that
Inappropriate. Dude, okay. Nobody likes Joe, okay? Nobody likes Joe, but I feel like in this case, he's kind of right. I mean, inappropriate is an interesting choice of words,
he
though.
found it pretty off-putting and completely destroyed Tally over it.
And ultimately kind of disgusting.
Given Joe's description of the dish, I thought this would be Tally's last time cooking in the MasterChef kitchen, right? As for Chef Ramsay, his reaction was even worse.
Oh.
If that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know.
Wait, what? Gordon loves spitting out food. No!
If that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what will.
No.
The famous chef simply couldn't let go of how bizarre the whole combination of cranberries and gooseberries were for a risotto of all things.
What the fuck is a gooseberry? Is this a gooseberry? We call those wait, is this a gooseberry? We call those frisales. Yeah, in German, frisales. Okay,
The nuts,
okay.
the gooseberries, already just
Yes,
unheard of
okay.
in a risotto.
That is very weird in a risotto. I thought it was just garnish, you guys. Why would he put so many different berries in the risotto, huh?
Risotto of all things.
The nuts, the gooseberries, already just unheard of in a risotto.
Wait, they're
That
green? Oh, then it's something else, actually.
is a disaster.
Yeah, for me, they'd be better off in oatmeal. Anyway, after the underwhelming
Yeah.
performance, it wasn't surprising to see Tally in the bottom 3 alongside Dave Mack and Helen. Jot this down because it's gonna be a hell of a time moving forward. After Helen was saved, the ultimate decision came down to the 2 who remained, Tally and Dave. Ramsey made it abundantly clear as to why Tally found himself so close to getting cut.
Tali, you're not safe either.
Chef Ramsey schooled him for trying to fool the judges with the odd combination of ingredients.
This looks so ass, you guys. Why does this not look like risotto? Chat, this just looks like, I really think this just looks like, yeah, fried rice or something. Right, guys? Peeled off. Also, yeah, scrambled food. Huh?
But Tally was quick to defend himself.
Sorry, chef. I just didn't. This is my first time cooking a risotto.
Despite
First time cooking risotto, and you decide to make that.
all that, the judges decided to eliminate Dave for some reason. Most everyone in the room was taken aback by the decision.
07.
But
Oh,
Chef
he did the 07 motion.
Ramsey
07
asked him to
Dave.
head back to his station with a little warning.
You have dodged that bullet. I'm telling you, you are flying by the seat of your pants. Back on your station.
However, instead of being grateful and working on polishing his skills, during his time on the show, Tally gained a reputation for conspiring with another contestant.
Oh.
Yep, I'm talking about Ryan. In an attempt to make themselves look good, they ended up targeting Monty for no apparent reason. So
Oh my
what happened is, in
God.
episode 6, Ryan won the mystery box challenge. And as a result, he received some advantages for the elimination challenge.
The theme of today's elimination is fresh versus convenient.
The theme of the challenge was fresh versus convenience food, and the chosen ingredients were ahi tuna, ham, and crabs. Since Ryan had to pick the main ingredient, guess what he went with?
The most amazing.
Oh.
Crab.
Additionally, he had the power to determine which
Okay, guys, one time I went to a all-you-can-eat restaurant, okay? And they had crab. I really wanted to try the crab, okay? It was my first time trying crab. It was like a red crab. It wasn't this kind of crab. It was like a red crab. I did not fucking know how to eat it. How to get the flesh out of there. Guys, I don't know if I'm stupid, but also like there was no because I feel like usually you would have to you need something to like pry it open, right? But there was nothing. Yeah, like pliers, but there was nothing. Ah, they turn red when you boil them. Okay. That makes sense. Ah. I don't know, fork was not enough for the crab, yeah.
contestants would cook fresh crab, and which ones would work with canned crab. And what did he choose for Tally?
Cat.
Tally the fresh crab.
Interesting.
Ryan did everything in his power to ensure that Tally didn't go home.
I can't afford to have Tally go home.
And handing him the fresh
What?
crab was a huge part of his strategy. Anyway, cut to the challenge, and
I don't know, I feel like fresh crab is gonna be harder though, right? Because canned crab, is that surimi? Are they talking about surimi or are they talking about literal canned crab?
each contestant had 60 minutes to scrape together something with their canned crab or make something actually nice with their fresh crab. And Tally was pleased as punch with his and Ryan's little plot.
Ryan totally hooks me up. He gives me the biggest, freshest crab on the table.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, Monty, who landed canned crab, saw things for what they were.
I hope Ryan gets crabs.
But sadly for this contestant here, it became a daunting task to handle a live crab.
So it was just moving around?
Yeah, it's just moving around.
Can I beat it with my cane?
Yeah, Ryan clearly wanted Christine out of the competition. I mean, why else would he hand the blind person a live crab, right?
Oh my god, he is such an asshole. Are you kidding me? The blind girl, no! Bro!
Christine, who was clearly struggling with it, even got injured along the way. But look at Ryan, will ya?
Dude! How can you be so evil? Genuinely, how can you be so evil? Are you kidding me?
It pierced me.
What? Ain't no way! Ain't no way!
That cunning smile. Not cool, man. Not cool. Anyway, as time went on, the judges started to discuss the contestants' progress.
He doesn't know if it's a bait crab.
Lack of vision, lack of clarity.
ADD.
Tally and Helen had nothing even resembling proper direction in their dishes. But Tally thought he was nailing it. After all, his dear buddy had given him the pick of the litter.
Ryan gave me the
Oh.
live crab. He knows that live crab is definitely much better than the canned stuff.
Anyway, when it was time for the tasting, Tally presented his dish, being paprika buttered crab with saffron and watercress sauce.
Doesn't look too bad, I think. As I said, I'm not familiar with many crab dishes, but...
And the judges' reactions were insane.
Jeez, looks like a horror movie.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I guess I'm just stupid at food. I guess I'm just not a food knower. I don't know, guys. I would eat this.
Tally presented his dish, being paprika
Oh.
buttered crab with saffron and water. Tally couldn't have been
Oh.
more disrespectful to the judges or the crab.
Based on that performance, I'd start packing my knives if I was you.
Ryan's plan backfired horribly as Tally, his ride or die guy, stood a serious chance of going home. Despite the negative feedback, Tally remained confident in his abilities.
My stuff is so good that they can't even see the potential.
Me when I had too much copium, what do you mean? It's so good they don't even see how good it is. Are you kidding me? What?
Talk about delusion. Anyway, once again, Tally found himself in the bottom 3. Remember how I said this was going to be a running theme? And by the way, Christine, who was actually faced with a real challenge, managed to impress the judges.
Are you really
Let's
blind?
go!
Yes, chef, I am.
It wasn't just delicious, but it also looks stunning too. That takes some real skill considering the person who plated it literally couldn't see. But between her and Tally, only one of them looked like it was thrown together blindfolded. Ryan tried his very best to throw Christine out of the competition, and Chef Ramsay knew he'd play dirty. To teach him a really good lesson, guess what Ramsay did? He asked Ryan to step forward and taste Christine's amazing ceviche cocktail. Yeah, he literally made him eat his words. Speaking of, the other contestant Ryan had
Get fucked, Ryan! Get fucked!
a bit of an issue with was Monty, and she decided to push the boundaries by making a Scotch egg with a crab shell.
That's interesting. I've had a Scotch egg before, but it's like,
And guess what? It turned out to be yet another complete success.
Oh, nice, nice.
Delicious.
I mean, the famous chef couldn't stop singing the praises of her dish.
There are chefs in this town that would love to have that on their menu tonight. It's bloody delicious.
Joe
Let's go!
also appreciated Monty's dish.
Great idea.
Thank you.
I really like it a lot.
Thank you.
Well, Ryan's strategy had fallen flat on its face. As always, Tally
Get lost, Ryan, get lost.
found himself in the bottom 2, this time alongside Helen. But as luck would have it, Tally dodged a bullet once again. It's times like this that make me wonder if the show is rigged. Like, how could the judges not see through his pitiful excuse for talent, right? See, I know Helen didn't deserve to stay at all, but I believe neither did Tally. Like, come on. It's not like we've never seen double eliminations on the show, and this episode totally deserved it. However, Tally would go on to stay on the show for a long time to come.
Oh my god. Did they keep him for the content again? Is that why? Is that why? They love doing that.
But did he use that time to better himself? Of course not. In episode 7, Ryan and Tally teamed up once again
They kept Ryan too.
against Monty for, again, no apparent reason. But maybe the group challenge they lost against her had some role to play in it. Either way, the two of them found themselves facing the pressure test. But instead of just admitting defeat, they started to badmouth Monty instead.
We want Monty to go home. Some girls have like one screw loose. I feel like she has like 30 different screws loose.
The fuck did she do to you? What do you mean? Also, girls having screws loose couldn't be me, guys. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Why, just why? I have no idea why these two guys hated her at all. In fact, they even shared that Monty should have been the one in the pressure test instead of them.
What?
See, the problem here was that Tally had a very inflated ego, if you haven't figured that out already. As for Ryan, he was—
Yeah, I don't know her either, but like, come on, bro. Like, what did she do to you?
wasn't much better.
Ding dong, the witch is dead with a capital P.
Anyway, fast forward to the pressure test, and things didn't go very well for Ryan. He was the first one to present his dish, but unfortunately, the cake he baked collapsed, and Graham shot back with a pretty nasty comment.
laughing at him.
I'm not a scientist in baking in the kitchen.
Anyway,
He made poop on a plate.
let's see what his partner in crime, Tally, had to present.
Oh.
Tally faced some similar difficulties with his cake, and ended up having some liquid in the center. Wait, did I say some— well, I take that back. Because here is what it really looked like.
How? How do you pop that in the oven and then the chocolate is not melted? What? Dude, I love chocolate lava cake, you guys. Oh. I wish I had that now, but it is the mud cake. It is literally mud.
The judges didn't really have much to say about Tally's dish. And when they were done with the deliberations, Tally and Ryan found themselves in the bottom two facing off against each other. Now this threw viewers into a hot debate. While some wanted Tally to leave due to his gross lack of skill, some others wanted Ryan out for trying to game the system.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, at this point, I hate Ryan more. Dude, he deliberately sabotaged the blind girl. And then he laughed when she got hurt. Like, come on, you can't have that.
But hey, at least the dude won a mystery box challenge, right? Anyway, the final decision was in the judges' hands, and here I was praying for a double elimination for the second time this season. I mean, it would be perfect, right? The two best friends who worked together to sabotage everyone else got thrown out of the competition together. Couldn't get any more poetic than that. However, the famous chef had other plans. He first threw an unexpected twist by asking them a rather thought-provoking question.
I'm gonna ask that individual who knows who he is
Oh no, that wasn't the end of it. There was more to come.
that didn't produce a stunning molten lava cake to act on integrity.
Honestly, when have you ever seen something like this on MasterChef before? This is even crazier than a double elimination. The contestants had to step up all by themselves and hand over their aprons and their dreams at the very same time. But who do you think had enough integrity to step up?
Oh!
Tally, upstairs.
Tally.
It's honestly kind of surprising. I would have expected him to you know, yeah. I would have expected him to throw Tally under the bus. I don't know.
Didn't move a muscle as Ryan decided to take off his apron and walk to the judges. Essentially, he volunteered to leave the competition, and Tally, despite being in the bottom two for 3 consecutive weeks, found himself safe thanks to his buddy's sacrifice.
Dude, that's fucking insane. He was the bottom 2 3 times.
Ryan decided to give it all up for his friend, but if I go ahead and replay that moment for you one more time, you'll quickly notice how Tally didn't flinch one bit as the judges waited for the contestants to make a decision. It was a silent message to Ryan to pack up and leave for his sake. The dude didn't even spare his own friend. Either way, from there
I mean, you know, his friend was a bad person as well, so I don't really blame him. I'm happy that Ryan is gone. I'm glad he's gone.
Out, Tally had a challenging time in the kitchen due to his consistent poor performances, or a dream team to fall back on. Despite his ambition to be creative and use complex techniques, he lacked the necessary knowledge and often failed in his attempts. In one particular instance, Tally's station was in complete disarray, with
Wow, that's crazy. Why would someone's kitchen look like that, huh, guys? Huh? Why would someone's
kitchen equipment scattered on the floor? Chef Ramsay, who happened to notice this, was floored, no pun intended.
Look at the mess.
And what was his excuse?
Put it all
Why would someone just put stuff on the floor, guys? That's crazy. Haha.
in one space.
It's not in one space, it's from there, all the way down, and all over the place.
Yeah, safe to say that wasn't gonna cut it.
If you were in any of our kitchens,
Yes, chef.
you'd been fired 6 months ago.
Not gonna lie, I thought Tally would get kicked out right then and there. And then suddenly I remembered this wasn't Hell's Kitchen. Anyway, despite the chaotic scene, Tally presented a 3-cheese pizza with duck breast and
Okay, interesting. Duck on pizza?
crème fraîche sauce.
Oh. Okay.
And what do you think that went like?
It's served on a bed of raw flour, right?
My intention was to roll out my flatbread and get it into the oven.
Yeah,
What was that, bro?
Served on a bed of raw flour, right?
My intention was to roll out.
It's raw, but like, what? How do you mess up pizza? How do you mess up pizza? Especially like the bread part of the pizza, are you kidding me?
My flatbread and get it into the oven.
yeah, just like you thought, it was a waste of everyone's time yet again. Ryan definitely stood a better chance in the competition than this poor excuse for a cook. Just look at all that raw flour. Ugh. I can't believe the judges actually dug in to taste that damn thing.
Dude, Gordon, you're gonna get E. coli. Please, Gordon.
Yep.
Of course, the judges decided to come out swinging with some heavy criticism, especially Chef Ramsay.
You work in a mess, produce a mess. I'm struggling to identify what the hell you're doing.
Ultimately, Tally's downfall came from his delusions, thanks to which he struggled to recognize his flaws. He continued to brag about his apparently hidden skills, which I believe are gonna stay on the down low forever.
Guys, I have some secret skills, but I'm not gonna show you, okay? I'm not gonna show you, but actually, I am really good at juggling. Yes, I'm really good at juggling. It's a secret skill. I'm not gonna show you. I can do karate, guys. Okay, trust. I can do karate and I can do, but that's not a secret. Yes. At this point, tell us what you can't do. Clean.
Given that they didn't exist and all. See, it's essential for aspiring chefs to have a realistic understanding of their abilities and to be receptive to constructive criticism. They need to improve to succeed in a competitive environment like MasterChef. But Tally's attitude ultimately led to his elimination, which was a long time coming, by the way. Yep,
Let's
episode
go!
11 finally spelled doom for Tally.
Yes!
That's 11 episodes too long for me, but better late than never, right? So, in this final challenge, Tally received Arctic char as his protein.
The bald guy pisses me off. Don't worry, he pisses everyone off. Don't worry.
Now, Tally decided to use a sous vide approach to cook his fish.
Yeah, 11 episodes is crazy. Oh no, not fish. Oh no. Guys, I'm scared of preparing like fish like that because of the bones.
But the famous chef wasn't so sure about that.
It's an oily fish.
Yeah.
Why would you sous vide that?
But Tally, as usual, assumed that he knew it all.
It cooks it in its own juices and it keeps that flavor locked there.
What the hell? You think you know better? During the tasting, it became clear that Tally's Arctic char with green lentils didn't meet the judges' expectations. And this time, Joe wasn't mincing words.
Fried lentils, because I can see they're all exploded and overcooked.
He then also called him out for using big words to describe his dish instead of just being straight up with the presentation. As for Ramsay, he was even more critical with his feedback.
I was gonna say, it's Joe, so it is so. He's funny times and I ain't afraid of saying it. I mean, sure, but you know what they say. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Right? That's what they say. Right.
You, Cork, and I just get so pissed off with you around. You're misinterpreting the competition.
And then, just when you thought he was done, he dropped the mother of all bombs.
It's MasterChef, not Master Bait.
Why does he say... He's trying not to laugh. He's hiding his face because he's laughing. And she is too. She is too. Why not? What does he mean by that? Why is Gordon saying that? I don't get it.
He dropped the mother of all bombs.
It's MasterChef, not Master Bait.
Oh no! I'm on the wrong show! No! No! He is laughing!
Oh, that was brutal. And guess what? It just kept coming.
It's badly seasoned. It's just a mess.
It was almost like the judges got up and chose violence against Tally for the day. Eventually, none of the judges had anything positive to say about the dish. And this time, Tally found himself in the bottom 3 alongside David and Christine. And then came the ultimate elimination that everyone was hoping for all along.
Tally.
Finally!
In MasterChef.
Let's go!
Tally was finally shown the door for his poor performance. Correction, let me reword that for you. He was eliminated for his poor performance, which consistently became poorer and poorer every single episode. Suddenly, all is right in the world.
How do you even go on a show like that if you suck that bad?
Wait, there's a master bait? Why wasn't I called for this?
It's a secret. It's a secret show on other websites. Thank you for the 100 bits. He's super delusional. I think so too. Oh my god. What? How did he even get on the show?
It's clear that Tally had been struggling in the kitchen for some time now, and his elimination was ultimately for the best.
Gordon, will you get me on MasterChef? Gordon, come on.
Throughout the competition, Tally's lack of skill and unbearable persona became all too apparent. It was almost like a train wreck that you just couldn't look away from, right? The judges, and all of us alike, were left scratching our heads at how someone could be so clueless in the kitchen and yet so full of themselves. Despite several chances to turn things around, Tally just couldn't get his act together. But hey, let's not be too harsh here. Even though Tally was a total disaster as a home cook, his presence on the show taught us an important lesson. Not every home cook deserves to be a chef. Let alone...
Nice takeaway from this. I mean, I guess so.
Own a MasterChef winner. Lesson number 2, being cocky and stubborn won't get you very far in any walk of life, but especially not in the kitchen. Anyway, so what's Tally been up to after the show? Maybe he's got a not-so-secret bromance with Ryan going on? Now, you might all know that Tally was a musician from Chicago before joining MasterChef. Despite being eliminated, he didn't let that discourage him from continuing to cook, although not professionally. In his professional career, Tally had experience as a recruiter for tech startup companies. He worked as a recruiter for WAG Labs Incorporated, a tech startup company, before—
That's so random. But I guess MasterChef is home cooks, right?
joining Lucky Day as the head of talent. Currently speaking, Tally is working as a recruiter at Edify. Maybe he finally found it in him to step back and reevaluate his approach, and maybe even come back stronger and wiser in the future. Who knows, cause stranger things have happened, right? So, do you think Tally deserves the crown of the worst chef that's ever been on MasterChef, or did I miss the real king or queen of the losers?
Wait, you're right. He actually needs confidence in that. I guess, I can imagine he's gonna be good, because he just needs confidence, right?
Make sure to let me know in the comments section down below, or you could also leave me a message on my social media pages. And as usual, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications. Plus, hey, if you thought this video was crazy, then wait till you see this next one right here, since it's even crazier.
Okay, big words. Dude, fucking Tally and Ryan. I'm so happy that Ryan was voted out first, though. Like, I mean, Tally definitely deserved this as well. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. Come over to Twitch to watch me live. And, check out, the Reality Bots channel. I guess they do reality show summaries like this one. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye YouTube. Bye bye.